I'm Tony, and this is Eroding Winds, a record shop located here in downtown Oshkosh. In a world where online streaming of all kinds of media has taken over, places like Eroding Winds continue to thrive. But what is it about physical media that allows it to be relevant to this day? To better understand, I decided to ask some employees from Eroding Winds about their thoughts on physical media's role in today's world.
My name's Aiden. I'm kind of just a general worker here.
My name's Isaac, and I'm the assistant manager here at Eroding Winds Oshkosh.
My name is Parker Sweeney. I manage the Oshkosh Eroding Winds location. And yeah, I guess that kind of speaks for itself, so yeah. I think, well, we talk a lot here about like the ritual, I guess, of listening to music. And it is that physical interaction with the thing that you're trying to engage with that really creates this active experience instead of like, you know, maybe throwing something on your phone, kind of passively listening to something.
Everyone's streaming things, and Spotify's pretty notorious with getting artists' music removed, whether it's for, you know, their reasons or the artist reasons, but owning the media is a lot safer, and it's a better way to like, you know, rely on the content, I guess. And I think another thing goes down to like fidelity.
The ability to, you know, hear what you want, I guess in the broader album format, not just necessarily, you know, radios. You're gonna hear, it's a more curated selection, obviously, than, you know, something like a playlist that you would maybe just make or find on streaming or something, but it still is not, might not be exactly what you want to hear. And again, CDs and vinyl preserve that, I guess, the structure or the way songs are arranged in the way that the artist like intended them to be heard.
Art, you know, it's going to sound a little pretentious, but I think art will never go out of style and will always be enjoyed and probably will always appreciate value. In my opinion, something like the radio came along, not necessarily out of a necessity for spreading or nurturing art, but for convenience and, you know, business. Same thing with MTV is, you know, it got people, got them popular. It was an advertisement. It was a way to kind of sell and market things. So the commercial networks, I guess you could call them, that kind of thrive or use art to function, they'll kind of come and go probably through the end of time, but the actual content that's there, that stuff probably will never lose value.
Well, that's probably pretty self-explanatory. For me, it's records. It's this kind of collecting of music is super important to me because me and my brothers grew up kind of bonding over music. Me and my father bonded over music, and in general having things that remind me of those people and remind me of my friends. If it's a recommendation that someone gave me, or I went to a show and on a whim, you know, found this band that my friend got me into or something. For
me, it comes down to music's my main passion. So I've got a lot of CDs and a lot of records, things I love. Those mean a lot to me, and even if they're not expensive records, you know, they could be dollar records I found at Goodwill or something. They all kind of have some type of value into my life and kind of my identity as a person.
Out of like any type of media, I'd say vinyl for sure. I think just having, I don't know, it's a very physical thing, obviously. I mean, this whole thing's about physical media, but I mean, even compared to CDs, I mean, it's, you're playing music based off a piece of plastic. I mean, I just think that's really interesting. It feels more personal because not every copy of a record can be, you know, a little bit different depending on things like just damage or how it was pressed.
That's a tough question. Recently, I've been in a very big atmospheric black metal kick. So I would recommend to anybody who's like a huge Lord of the Rings fan, there's this band called One of Nine, and their most recent record, Dawn of the Iron Shadow, that is one of my favorite atmospheric black metal records that I've listened to as of recently.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy pushing for, like I just said, Down on the Road by the Beach by Steve Hyatt, because again, it's relatively unknown and hard to really find on the internet. So I've definitely pushed for people to check that out if they get the chance.
If I had to be blunt, probably like anything jazz fusion related, because I'm a sucker for jazz fusion, so I'd recommend. Ooh, well, there's a couple really popular groups right now. Well, not currently, but there's a 70s group called Cassiopeia, Japanese jazz fusion group that's kind of getting a lot more hype these days, especially on social media, so I'd recommend them. I'm a huge fan of basically anything from like the ECM label. It's like a German kind of modern jazz label with a lot of great contemporary and fusion jazz musicians on there. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great bands. The Mahavishnu Orchestra, Return to Forever, Weather Report. I mean, tons of classic stuff that I think is kind of gaining some relevance nowadays, but it's also just like, you know, just fun music.
Even in a world where online streaming is preferred, physical media continues to be a mainstay in the culture. Thanks to Eroding Winds and other places like it, people can come together and experience some of the best media offered. Physical media has and will continue to stay relevant and remain loved by many.